Action.
Omelets with pancakes, and omelets with pancakes, and omelets with pancakes, and pancakes with omelets. Omelets, pancakes, pancakes, omelets, and more. Order online and skip the line. Get $5 off your first order with IHOP and Go.
I can't tell you, we are planning for devastation. This is not a light storm. This is not a glancing blow. This is a Category 4, Category 5 storm.
Hurricane warnings are issued for parts of North and South Carolina as Hurricane Florence inches closer to the coast, bringing with it record rainfall and the potential for historic flooding as well. Now, this morning, residents in its path are being forced to evacuate. Plus, a hit and run in Olney leaves a 9-year-old little girl critically injured. This morning, police have recovered the striking vehicle, but so far, there is no sign of the driver. More on this coming up. The time is 5:30. PHL 17 Morning News starts right now. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jennifer Lewis Hall. It is Wednesday, September 12th. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, Jen. Good morning.
A lot to get to this morning.
Yeah.
You're already busy on the roads with all this fog.
Yep.
And Jay, just a tremendous amount of information coming out about the Carolinas and Virginia, every minute.
Yeah, this storm's a monster. Hopefully the folks down there heeding all the warnings, at least, looking at the bright side of things, at least there's time to prepare.
Yeah.
We've had this week to prepare, and hopefully everybody does prepare because this storm is the real deal.
And we've been calling, I know I have friends and family there. Yep. And people are actually flying home.
Yep.
To just get out of the area.
And that's smart. Better safe than sorry, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a bit. Here in our neck of the woods, the big issue is all the fog. There's our PHL 17 Skycam right outside our window. Winfield Avenue in the Winfield section of the city. Yeah, it's foggy out there, friends. We've got a dense fog advisory posted for most of the area. This runs until 10 o'clock this morning. Check out some of these visibility numbers. Officially at the airport, only a half a mile, and less than a half a mile in places like AC, Wildwood, Trenton, Pottstown, and Coatesville. Take your time. It is hard to see out there, my friends. Temps are in the 70s across the area, 71 in Philly. Humidity 100%. Winds out of the north at 5 miles an hour. We're looking at some off and on showers, some rain. Here's Weather Scan 17. We see that rain coming up from the south, so chances for rain here and there today and through the day tomorrow as well, and that rain could be heavy at times. No constant washouts, but chances for rain at any time. As far as the temps go, in the 80s by 2 o'clock, and low 80s is our high, in fact 82 to be specific. 7-day on the way, Hurricane Florence, the track and intensity on the way as well. Right now, Jenna Meisner is on the way with our look at traffic on the go. Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Jason. Yesterday's morning commute was tough. Today's is going to be tough as well with those visibility numbers. So dealing with the same conditions, we can see our area bridges, some of them have been reduced to 25 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour on the Walt Whitman Bridge. If you're traveling from New Jersey into Philadelphia on the Walt, just know there's a disabled truck right now blocking off a right lane. Now, also talking about some late running construction that's tying some things up on the Vine Expressway. So westbound between 95 and Broad Street, 2 right lanes there are still blocked. Now, luckily, the construction we had on the eastbound side near Broad Street, that has since cleared, but the westbound side, not too sure, Jen, how long they'll be there, so plan accordingly.
All right. Thank you, Jenna, for that update. Well, this morning, Hurricane Florence is turning closer and closer to the U.S. Right now, more than 1 million people in the Carolinas and Virginia are under evacuation orders. Now, Florence is currently a powerful Category 4 hurricane, and as Nick Valencia explains, if it maintains its strength, it will be the strongest storm to make an East Coast landfall since Hurricane Andrew in 1992.
A wild close-up view of the eye of Hurricane Florence. The monster storm bearing down on the Carolinas, expected to be one of the strongest to slam into the East Coast in decades.
This storm is not a glancing blow. This storm's going to be a direct hit onto our coast.
Officials are pleading with everyone along the coast not to underestimate the hurricane's strength.
Everything that you've been hearing about this storm in terms of its severity is all true.
A hurricane hunter pilot speaking to CNN from high inside Florence echoes how serious it is.
There's nothing to prevent this storm from continuing to intensify.
Nearly 1.5 million people in Virginia and the Carolinas are under a mandatory evacuation. Already, South Carolina police reversing interstate traffic to make it easier for people to get out of harm's way.
All we know is it's coming. It's even stronger than Hurricane Hugo. Once it gets on the ground, the velocity will be more, but it'll be crawling across the ground, which means more and more rain.
Some are waiting it out, taking the risk of a last-minute evacuation, especially in areas like Myrtle Beach, where there is no major highway access.
I'll make an evaluation tomorrow afternoon. If that thing's still coming at us at about 120 miles an hour, I may change my mind.
For those staying and stocking up, long delays. At this Home Depot in Wilmington, North Carolina, a 90-minute wait for plywood.
I feel like we've got a good plan. We have plenty of the supplies that we feel like we'll need, and should something come up that, again, well, if we had to, we would evacuate.
Well, that was Nick Valencia reporting there, and as people along the coast pack up and make their way inland, emergency crews from all over the country are on their way to assist in disaster response. Now, help is coming from as far away as California, where firefighters have started the long trek to lend a hand, and an Oklahoma utility company is sending dozens of trucks and workers to North Carolina, and FEMA is ramping up preparations and gathering water, meals, and generators to distribute as needed. And about a half dozen Red Cross workers from our area and from across Pennsylvania headed south in preparation of Hurricane Florence. Disaster relief workers packed up cars outside the Red Cross in Wilkes-Barre and flew out of Wilkes-Barre Scranton International, headed to Virginia and the Carolinas. Workers with the Red Cross will set up shelters, prepare meals, and provide other services. And developing overnight, Philadelphia police say they have found the vehicle that was involved in a hit and run of a young girl. Police say the driver struck the girl while she was riding her bike, and now they are trying to figure out who was behind the wheel. PHL 17's Kyrie Stewart joins us live from police headquarters with the story. Kyrie.
Well, Jen, this is a very big step in the case. That 9-year-old girl is still fighting for her life, but video of the incident was released by police. Take a look. Now, police say that on Monday evening, that 9-year-old girl was riding her bike around the 200 block of Lindley Avenue when a gold Cadillac SRX slams into the girl and keeps going. Now, this video shows the strength of that impact. We stopped it because it's too graphic to show, but that girl was thrown into the air and her bike was dragged by the vehicle. Now, the driver of the vehicle made no effort to stop and even speeds past a stop sign. Medics rushed that girl to the hospital, and at last check, they said that she's in critical condition. Now, as seen last night on Action News at 10 here on PHL 17, police later found that car at the 5100 block of Hutchinson Street last night, but they're still looking for the person who was behind the wheel at the time. You can even see officers here matching pieces of the car that were found at the crime scene to the vehicle. Now, you should call police if you have any information that can help their investigation. Reporting live outside of police headquarters, Kyrie Stewart, PHL 17 Morning News.
All right, Kyrie, thank you. Well, police arrested one half of the New Jersey couple at the center of a GoFundMe controversy in Florence Township. According to published reports, Mark D'Amico was cuffed on an outstanding traffic warrant on Monday night. Now, he is pictured in the middle there. He is free this morning after posting $500 bail. D'Amico and his girlfriend, Kate McClure, are embroiled in a legal battle with homeless vet Johnny Bobbitt over that GoFundMe fundraiser. The couple set up the account for Bobbitt after he came to McClure's aid last year, but Bobbitt's lawyers claim they spent most of the money on themselves. Well, coming up, how many times have you needed to do something around your home but didn't have the right tool to do it? Well, our Matt Alba has the solution. He takes us to the tool library. Plus, our Jason Lee keeping tabs on the forecast. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Jen, the latest on Florence on the way, plus our foggy forecast back here at home. All next on PHL 17 Morning News.
Hiring was always a huge challenge. Endless hours on job sites with not a lot to show for it. Then, I found ZipRecruiter. They figured out hiring. I post my job, they put it all over the web, and they send me the right people, because their technology is smart. ZipRecruiter often sends me the right person in 24 hours.
ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/WPHL.
This fall, find what you love in New York State. Visit iloveny.com to plan your family's fall getaway today.
Juicy marinated steak, fluffy eggs, stacked 3 layers high. Introducing the new $2 Steak and Egg Stacker. Stacked with everything you need to take on your morning. Only at Taco Bell.
The Jewelry Exchange is a direct diamond importer and jewelry manufacturer with thousands of GIA diamonds at insane prices. And we guarantee most of the jewelry we make to appraise for double. Compare our competitors' top quality 1/3 carat band for $3,500 with ours for just $699. A variety of shapes and sizes means we have diamonds for every budget. Diamond anniversary bands for $99 to $399 per carat and 2-carat anniversary bands for $39.90. Buy factory direct and save. The Jewelry Exchange, Norristown.
Let's go.
Bye, Mom. Thanks for breakfast, Mom.
With quality ingredients like roasted hazelnuts and cocoa, Nutella is sure to bring a smile to breakfast time.
Fender biter. Seen it, covered it. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
And now, 10 reasons to watch Action News at 10. Reason number 3. Stay up to date with the Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Union with Action News at 10 on PHL 17. 2 Philadelphia greats, 1 outstanding news team.
Somber tributes were held yesterday at the site of the World Trade Center attacks 17 years ago. A moment of silence was observed at the time that each building was struck by a plane and collapsed. A moment of silence was also held for the passengers on board hijacked Flight 93, which crashed in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. That plane was said to be heading for the nation's capital, but heroic passengers and crew members on board stormed the cockpit and thwarted the terrorist efforts. Well, yesterday, President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump paid tribute to those passengers at the site of that crash. The President and First Lady toured the Flight 93 National Memorial in Shanksville, and in a televised address, President Trump referred to the passengers on that plane as true heroes.
At this memorial on this sacred earth, in the field beyond this wall, and in the skies above our heads, we remember the moment when America fought back.
A total of 2,977 people were killed in New York City, Washington, D.C., and in Shanksville, Pennsylvania in the 2001 terror attacks. Well, that was the scene last night in New York City. 2 powerful light beams lit up the lower Manhattan skyline as part of the annual Tribute in Light installation commemorating those who lost their lives on 9/11. It has become an iconic symbol that honors those killed and celebrates the unbreakable spirit of New York. The twin beams reach up to 4 miles into the sky, echoing the shape and orientation of the Twin Towers. The installation can be viewed from a 60-mile radius around lower Manhattan. Well, it is now 5:42. So when something breaks in your home, do you fix it yourself or do you call a repair person who has all the tools to get the job done? Well, if your problem is having the right tools or tool for the job, a nonprofit in West Philly can help. PHL 17's Vet Alva introduces us to the West Philly Tool Library.
At some point in your life, you've probably been working around the house and needed that one tool that just wasn't in the shed.
Every time I need a tool, man, they got it.
But what if I told you, for as little as $20 a year, the West Philly Tool Library has almost every tool you could ever need for that do-it-yourself home project?
This is absolutely a DIY's dream.
The Tool Library is a nonprofit that's tucked away just off 47th Street near Grays Ferry Avenue in West Philadelphia.
This is the only tool library in Philadelphia.
Board member Michael Froelich says they've been loaning out tools since 2007.
We have 800 members, and last year we loaned out over 12,000 tools to neighborhood members so that they could fix up their homes, they can do arts and crafts projects, they can maintain and clean their blocks. It allows them to not have to go out and pay hundreds of dollars to purchase new tools that they may only use once or twice a year.
Desmond Davis of West Philly happened to be exchanging some tools Tuesday night. He says these days online tutorials help you fix anything, but not having the right tool is the toughest part.
So you can YouTube anything, so a lot of people are trying to save money so that they do it themselves. It's kind of hard to build up an empire of tools, so I just keep coming here every time I need it, as frequent as I need it.
The Tool Library uses a sliding scale yearly membership fee based on your income. You only need a photo ID and 2 references to sign up, and they let you borrow all the tools you want for a week at a time.
Now, if you return your tools after the 7 days, then there's a tool late fee. But as long as you borrow the tools and return them within 7 days, there's no additional charges.
Sometimes helps our local handymen bootstrap themselves up because they can take bigger and bigger jobs on.
So the next time you think you can't do it, or maybe you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, check out the tool library and borrow before you buy. In West Philly, Matt Alba, PHL 17 Morning News.
You know, I love going to Home Depot. That is perfect for me.
You love going to Home Depot?
Yeah, because I love DIY projects.
Yeah, so cool. Like
Right?
you said, you can do anything with the internet nowadays.
Yes.
I go to Home Depot and I'm like, okay, what is all this?
And I need
Where
this
am I?
tool library so that I can like get some help, like repairing what I just messed up.
That's a great idea. That's a brilliant idea.
No, that is.
Dare I
that's
say they
awesome.
nailed it.
There you go. There's one coming. Bringing down the
I can dig it.
Yeah, I can dig it. All right, that's enough. Okay, here we go. Out there, I can't see a thing. It's screwed up, Jay. I don't know.
Yeah, we saw nothing because it's so foggy out there. PHL 17 Skycam. Talon Energy Stadium, they tell me. Out in Chester, Union taking on the Montreal Impact this Saturday night on PHL 17. We'll talk about the fog in a second. First, I want to give you an update on Hurricane Florence. There it is, still a strong Category 4 in the Atlantic. That eye has actually expanded over the past 24 hours. That means the storm's actually gotten more powerful. Not good for the folks along the Carolinas. Let's track it. There it is, sustained winds right now at 130 miles an hour. Still expected to make landfall on the coast of North Carolina late tomorrow night into Friday morning as a Category 4, a strong Category 4. Now, the problem is it's going to linger as a Category 3. That's why we're talking about rain in terms of feet and not inches. 2.5, 3 feet of rain expected because the storm's just going to kind of sit up there and linger. And even on Saturday, still a Category 2. Doesn't really decrease into back to a tropical storm and a tropical depression until Sunday into Monday. So this obviously is a track that we'll keep our eyes on. But already we've got watches and warnings up and down the East Coast from Virginia all the way down to South Carolina. Hurricane watches and warnings, flood watches, and tropical storm watches for areas more inland. But again, they're anticipating really catastrophic flooding along the Carolinas. Back here, we've got fog to deal with. Dense fog advisory posted for most of the area. Goes until 10 o'clock this morning. Visibility very low, under a mile in most of the region. 71 right now. Dew point also 71. Winds out of the north at 5 miles an hour. Scattered storms kind of here and there today. 82, that's our high. Some clouds and 71 tonight. And storms off and on. And 78, the high temperature for tomorrow. 7-day on 17 shows more storm possibilities for Friday. Now, we're mainly dry Saturday and Sunday. Sunday's actually nice with sunshine and more clouds as we get into next week, and storm chances again for Tuesday. Let's check on that drive in on a foggy Wednesday morning. Jenna Meister in Traffic on the Go. Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Jay. Now, earlier this could have thrown a wrench into your plans, but SEPTA, I think our workers here were watching our Matt Alba's story. They got to the tool library in West Philly and went to work because our trolley routes, all normal service there has been resumed. So you can expect some residual delays while full operations are restored, but that is no longer an issue this morning, no longer on that diversion program. Now, still watching the Walt Whitman Bridge here, that disabled truck still westbound. If you're heading into Philadelphia, the right lane there is blocked. And remember, our speeds reduced along the Walt Whitman Bridge, so extra difficult to see if you're traveling along our area bridges this morning. You need the extra time. If we check in on our Philadelphia majors, still in the clear here. 95 southbound looking good as you head into Center City. The Schuylkill Expressway, our construction there has cleared in both directions, so we can see a 14-minute commute between the Vine and the Blue Route, and the Blue Route northbound 17 minutes from 95 to the Schuylkill Expressway. Jen, back to you.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Still to come, a big reveal from Apple with the tech company will unveil at a press conference today. How you can watch it live. Those details after the break.
PHL 17 Morning News is brought to you by PA Leadership Charter School. PALCS makes it possible.
Escalade reviews are in. Current non-GM owners and lessees get this low-mileage lease on this 2018 Cadillac Escalade from around $879 per month.
At Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group, bad credit? No credit? We can help. Does your credit score seem like it keeps going down, down, down? Oh, too much on your trade? It doesn't matter. We'll work to get you financed. Come in today. Choose your vehicle today. Drive your vehicle today. All financed vehicles come with a warranty. $99 and a job could get you approved. Fill out our quick and easy credit application today at gojeffauto.com and click the finance tab.
Omelets with pancakes, and omelets with pancakes, and omelets with pancakes, and pancakes with omelets. Omelets, pancakes, pancakes, omelets, and more. Order online and skip the line. Get $5 off your first order with iHop and Go.
When you're seriously hurt on the job, your future is on the line. One wrong decision can affect you for the rest of your life. That's why you need an experienced lawyer on your side. Don't take chances with your future income. The man ran.
This fall, get to know the Johnsons.
How about I give you $100?
No, $200. And you agree not to have any more children.
Okay, that's a decision I have. No.
A traditional family.
I'm here to help. You're not Mom.
Where's Mom?
In an unconventional comedy.
I think you look good for your age, Dad. 40's not bad, right? You're only 40? Good Lord, you've lived a hard life.
Blackish. Weeknights. Premiere September 17th.
Well, police in Santa Monica, California are hot on the trail of a group of suspects wanted in a series of what they are calling knock-knock burglaries. One of the alleged crimes was all caught on camera. Police say in each case, a woman poses as a delivery service employee and knocks on a door. Well, when no one is home, she gives a signal to her two accomplices who then break into the empty home. Now, in one case, police say that they broke into the back door of one home and came out of the front with thousands of dollars worth of jewelry stuffed in pillowcases.
How much was taken from you? Quite a bit. I don't want to get into specifics on the amount, but we definitely were hit pretty hard.
We have video, we have, alarms, and it doesn't seem to be a deterrent.
Well, police say this happened in the Santa Monica neighborhood 4 different times in the past 30 days. And today in entertainment news, another honor for an Oscar-winning actress, a rare glimpse at a legendary singer, and a certain dinosaur movie returns to the Cineplex. Here's David Daniel with the Hollywood Minute.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
25 years after Jurassic Park first wowed audiences, it's returning to theaters. Steven Spielberg's dinosaur classic will play in more than 500 U.S. theaters on September 16th, 18th, and 19th, accompanied by a 17-minute fan-made remake.
We're gonna make a fortune.
Another honor for Dame Judi Dench. The Oscar-winning actress is set to receive the Golden Icon Award at the Zurich Film Festival. She'll present her new movie, Red Joan, when she accepts her award. The festival runs September 27th through October 7th.
What brings you out to the line?
Maria Callas, she's the greatest. Only for her would I do this.
To miss her would be really a crime. This woman is undoubtedly the greatest singer of this century.
Here's your first look at Maria by Callas, the new documentary about the Greek-American opera star considered one of the greatest singers of all time. The film includes home movies, family photos, and private letters as it tells the story of the superstar in her own words. Maria by Callas hits theaters November 2nd. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Wow, amazing. Well, Apple is set to unveil 3 new iPhone models today. One of those is expected to be the biggest iPhone ever, with the highest price tag ever as well. Now, Bloomberg reports that the monster phone will be called the iPhone XS Max. It is said to have a bigger screen than the iPhone X, a newer processor, and upgraded cameras. It reportedly costs $1,200. Now, the other 2 phones will be the iPhone XS and the XR, which Bloomberg says is a lower-cost version of the iPhone X. And for the first time, Apple will live stream the unveiling on Twitter. Well, still ahead, another check of your weather and traffic. Plus, it's Mums and Muds. Today we'll meet Ginger looking for her forever home. Her story is next. Stay with us.
Philadelphia
Philadelphia fans know climbing to the top for the first time is tough, but we also know getting back there is even tougher. And so does Ford. This year we celebrate another winning lineup. Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks in America for 41 straight years. Now get an F-150 with $11,250 in total savings plus $750 military and first responders appreciation cash, or lease for just $199 a month. Philadelphia knows toughness. So does Ford F-Series. Ford F-150, official truck of the NFL.
How do you want to live? As a decent person? Good husband? Is that it? Good? Of course not. Parent of the year? Better. Making her heart skip a beat. Thump. Undeniable. Like a boss. Like a pro. We are professional grade. Current lessees switch to GMC and get this low-mileage lease on this all-wheel drive Touring SLE for around $179 per month. Or get this low-mileage lease on this 2018 Acadia for around $229 per month.
What is service? It's dedicating your life to others. It's putting people first, not special interests. It's our health mattering more than corporate donations. It's a kid from Marlton who became a national security officer for Republican and Democratic presidents and worked in Afghanistan under Generals Petraeus and Allen. I'm Andy Kim, and I approve this message because service is a representative who puts you first and won't take corporate money. And that's exactly who I'll be.
Love to sleep? Don't miss the Snooze or Lose sales event at Raymore and Flanigan. Come find the right mattress for you. We're your furniture and mattress destination with free next-day mattress delivery 7 days a week. Queen mattress sets on sale for $399. Adjustable bases start at $399. And for royal treatment, save up to $1,000 on select sets. Test before you rest during the Snooze or Lose sales event at Raymore and Flanigan, your one-stop shop for a great night's rest.
I'm Mark from Bridgestone.
My name is Jenna, and I'm from Fred Beans.
I'm Rob Shoemaker with the Peruzzi Auto Group.
Hi, I'm Joe from Reba Toll. I'm Jim with Omnilift.
We hire Penco Tech graduates.
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 Who has the most large verdicts and settlements of any Pennsylvania law firm? Klein and Spector. Maybe that's why the Philadelphia Inquirer calls Klein and Spector one of the best personal injury firms in the country.
Juicy marinated steak, fluffy eggs, stacked 3 layers high. Introducing the new $2 Steak and Egg Stacker. Stacked with everything you need to take on your morning. Only at Taco Bell.
And now for Mums and Moms helping rescue pets get adopted. Oh, meet Ginger. She is full of energy and is often described as a ball of fire, as she loves going on some jogs and hikes and just can't wait to be active with her new family. So for more information on Ginger, you know where to go. Head to PHL17.com. And turning now to your weather, Jay, some fog an issue for us this morning.
You got that right, Jen. We got a dense fog advisory posted for most of the region. That runs until 10 o'clock this morning. The fog eventually burns off, but we're stuck with it this morning, and we are socked in, as you can tell by these visibility numbers. Most of the area has visibility right now under a mile. In fact, a lot of places under a half a mile, so please take your time out there. It is really hard to see. As you walk out the door, besides the fog, we've got cloudy skies, 71 degrees, humidity 100%, winds out of the north at 5 miles an hour, off and on showers today, scattered storms. We top out at 82 degrees. More rain early than clouds later on tonight. 71 is the overnight low. Let's get a check on the drive-in. Jenna Meisner and traffic on the go. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Jason. Late running construction no longer a problem on the Vine Expressway, that westbound side between 95 and Broad Street. All lanes there are reopened, so we really didn't see any delays, which is good. Also clear the Walt Whitman Bridge if you're traveling from New Jersey into Philadelphia. That disabled truck is no longer blocking the right lane. Unfortunately, though, our first accident of the morning has popped up in Franconia Township. So Weil Road at Lower Road, an accident there just happened, and there's reports of injuries, so try to avoid it. Jen, back to you.
All right, be careful out there, folks. Well, finally this morning, a condo building in Washington, D.C. had to be evacuated after the fire alarm went off. It was a false alarm. So who pulled the alarm? Take a look. Surveillance video showed a rat jumping and grabbing the lever there and using its weight to pull down the lever. Now, police could not believe their eyes when they saw this footage. Nobody was hurt during the evacuation. just inconvenienced, you could say. And as for the rat, well, after he pulled the alarm, he fell to the ground and ran away. Now, who really put us up to this? This can't even be real.
That is the greatest piece of video I think we have ever aired.
All I know is I would be running for the hills if I saw that in person. That's all I can say. That's it for now. Next Morning Dose, we'll be back with more news, weather, and traffic in about 20 minutes. It will be real video. We hope to see you then. If not, thanks for joining us and have a great day. Stay safe.